gives a lot of autonomy to his offensive and defensive coordinators. Little read action, and here goes Jalon. There goes Jalon. First down to the 20.
On that game with his legs.
Out of the shotgun on first down. Tempo. That's Cam Pickett. Down the picket fence for the touchdown. Yeah, he had 17 touchdowns, did Neal. 16 of them were rushing touchdowns. Ishaw trying to fill the void. Blitz coming off the corner. Daniels, look at him. Look at that pass. This time rolling left again in motion. Daniels again with rollout action. Steps up and lets it fly. It's caught. It's first down at the 30.
And those receivers were blocking with great intensity. You saw it there with a nice pickup.
Look at Pickett again. Touchdown. Number 2 for number 7 today. Outstanding. It's one of the reasons why he hung around and got to Kansas. He wanted to continue his career. That one's caught. It's Kubeka. And there's redemption.
Levi Wentz, who's a transfer for the University of Albany. Quick strike caught. Henderson immediately tackled by Akil Lampley, but a first down just outside the 10-yard line. Ishaw winds up in the backfield now with Bowden Grun in motion. Play fake. Little slip there by Jay, but he gets the throw off and wide open. It's caught by guess who? Bowden Grun inside the 20, down near the 15.
He's deceptively physical.
Daniels. Henderson touchdown. The Alabama transfer, Emmanuel Henderson Jr.
Man, he is nice, isn't he? It's real fun.
Makes the handoff to Ishaw. Jalon rolls out and throws a strike to Henderson. He's down around the 20-yard line. Emmanuel Henderson Jr. already has a touchdown catch. That's at the top of your screen. Motion man is Wentz. Looking in his direction, and there's Pickett. He had a huge first half in a win over Fresno State. Got a little banged up, didn't play in the second half, but Cam Pickett gets his first catch of this game, and it's a touchdown reception. But he has to
multi-talents.
He has to make a lot of tacos to feed that man. That's thrown to the tight end, Bowden Grun. Across midfield, all the way down inside the 40-yard line of Wagner. Jordan Johnson, number 7, had to make that tackle downfield.
Consolidation.
Here's a run for the quarterback, Daniels. Spun around and spun down, but he picks up about 13. That was Freddie Camp. Daniels now looking Henderson's way, and he's going to take a shot for him. He adjusts. He's there, caught, and into the end zone, touchdown. He got Lampley a little spun around.
And the guys up front, you want to give them a little bit of confidence, tell them that you have some confidence, and here they are getting Grun, the tight end, into the backfield.
Play action. Daniels has time, snaps it over the middle, and is caught. Levi Wentz. Touchdown, Kansas. Third and long, Kansas just 1 for 5 today. Daniels seeing pressure, steps up, wide open space. First down, slides to the ground, and he got smoked. And there is some extracurriculars with about 6 flags down on the field. Big impact in the offense, did in the special teams. But he comes here to Kansas, and he's been the top receiver through 3 games. Daniels fakes the option, has a man, it's caught. LaShawn Williams, touchdown Kansas.
You have to give him some options where he can get rid of that ball quickly and they can pick up that first down.
Kansas does have 2 timeouts to work with. Jalon Daniels uses his legs on the first play. He's got 12 yards and a first down. Might be a physical, tough, violent pass protector, too.
No doubt.
Daniels has an open seam, has the first down, squeezes between defenders. He's inside the 25 before he goes sliding down. A sixth-year quarterback who was the starter as a true freshman, a 17-year-old at the time, has been through 3 injuries, flips it out to a wide-open target for a touchdown.
Had enough to get the win. Pressure from his blind side as he deals to the 40. Off to the races already. Emmanuel Henderson Jr. gone. Last week, a 94-yard kick return touchdown. On one strike here. And motions into a trip set. Kansas from the fringe area. Going vertical. And they hit it. Pickett run out of bounds near the 10. Always on the menu. There's an option look. And a pressure. Daniels disappears. Now he's got a lead block. Scrambling to the 30. Unbelievable. First now Cam Pickett in motion at the snap. A late rush arrives. And again, Daniels gets skinny through it. Takes off for more to the 40 and a first down. The track and field team as well. Daniels with his eyes downfield as the pocket pushed onto his lap. Able to connect at the 10. Bryson Canty with 30 yards through the air. Maybe capture the lead before they do. Daniels retreats. Great protection. And a helmet-high catch at the 40 by Emmanuel Henderson Jr. Given what he's been through, would have quit a long time ago. He's here in year 6. Nice catch. Henderson off to the races with a vapor trail behind him. He burns Tatum Barnes for 75. At the mesh point, Daniels pulls on platform, waiting for a Jayhawk to come open. Now slicing his way for a new first down at the 31.
Daniels will throw the feathery touch to the dabbing tight end, Bowden Grun. He is starting to blow up. Daniels, the flamethrower, slipping through is Grun. Grun rumbling to the 25-yard line. Bowden Grun has been one of the biggest surprises in the Big 12 this season. Conference contest this early in the season. Jalon Daniels led a touchdown drive last time out. Play action, rips it downfield, complete to Emmanuel Henderson, and that was the big play they were looking for. Before that, the longest reception. Daniels thinking about number 1 here. To the tight end, what a catch by Carson Brune. The redshirt freshman with a big-time upside. Quarterback head coach duo with the FBS. Downfield, open, what a catch, Cam Pickett off the fingertips.
You probably need a touchdown, but I get where you're coming from. It's 3rd down and 13 for Daniels. He'll lob it right down the middle. Touchdown, Gruen. Here come the Jayhawks with upset on their mind.
One of these tight ends in the middle of the field.
3rd down in the red zone. The QB pulls out on the edge and into the end zone. After flipping the string at the mesh point, Daniels carries. He bursts through. Jalon Daniels up near the 40-yard line, and this time he holds on with 2 hands. Going early here on 3rd down. Daniels steps up. He scrambles. And he got it. Extends that arm. First down, Jayhawks 13 on the turf. In this 3rd quarter, 2nd down awaits the Jayhawks. Daniels pulls and dashes up the middle for a new first down at the 31-yard line of K-State. A dozen more for Jalon Daniels.
Much better start for them in this one, but trying to do things defensively. A lot of time for Daniels. Well covered, but what a catch by Bryson Canty, who made the adjustment. They go empty on 2nd down and 12. Pickett motions. Look at his direction by Daniels. Now he's Flushed out, running left, and he's got room down the sideline. Inside the 5, flips forward, out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him out. It will be end up at the bottom of the screen. Daniels with time to throw. Good protection, has the tight end cure, wide open. He's down to the 5, and Kansas first and goal. On the pistol, Highshaw into the end zone, all alone, touchdown. And guess what? They go to the tight end, Bowden Grun. His 4th touchdown catch of the season. Into their 10-point lead. To the end zone, fighting touchdown. It's Bryson Canny. And Kansas has come out to start the second half.
This offense now at 3rd down and 5. Pressure comes. Daniels got rid of it quickly, and a cut from Cam Pickett down the sideline. And Pickett bumped out of bounds. And Lance Leipold's Kansas team trying to punch it in. Right away, Daniels scampers in. It's a Kansas touchdown. What an answer from the Jayhawks. Just a little look right over. Daniels floats one. End zone hauled in, Henderson. A beauty from Daniels to his top wideout. Points ahead of 3rd down and 1. Daniels pulls it, and he throws it, and he's got his tight end, Bowden Grun. First down conversion. That's the play Kansas wanted to dial up. 2 sets of eyeballs on. Speedster Henderson in motion. 4-man rush. Highshaw picked it up. Daniel zips one, and he got it complete. Keaton Kabeka sure-handed for a first down.
31 yards on those first 2 carries for Daniel Highshaw after he had just 19 at halftime. Daniels launches into one-on-one coverage to Levi Wentz, who reels it in inside the 5.
Good chance at bowl eligibility. Daniels finds a sliver and slides across midfield for a first down. They mark him down rushing yards against Kansas State last week. Little RPO, Pickett with room in the flat. Now some more room. Works his way inside the Utah 30. There is Gorsica, 59 in motion. He's a tight end. Daniels will throw. Shot play. And it's hauled in by Henderson. They pick on Elijah Davis. We saw it against Kansas State. Elijah Davis. Another trip inside the 30. Daniels on the zone read. Keeps and sets up a 1st and goal. Atta baby. Daniels. Did he get the push? Ruled a touchdown. And they need Texas Tech to lose and BYU and Arizona State to win this weekend. Henderson behind his man makes the catch.
They got to bust out of just running it and start to throw it a little bit.
Utah brings the house. Henderson makes the catch in stride. First down, Kansas. He beat Blake Cotton. Down the seam, caught by Cure for a touchdown.